dropping knowledge on Grambo Bros. Talking about plants and how they go. Let's go. From seeds to the cure, we always smoke pure. Nothing but good vibes up in here. We blaze the ganja, keep it fire. Grambo Bros, burning desire. Learn about cultivation, step by step. You can. I got the negativity. Cannabis vibes up in here. Grambo Bros, I'm jumping in. Bro, I bring you life.
Nothing but good vibes up in here. Grambo grows. What is up, GramFam? This is the first late night smoke of 2025. This is going to be a big year. There's a lot of heavy hitters in the chat right now. What up, L420 DGC, Kentucky, California. What up, Bramborg? It's always good to see that Gramborg in there. Chunky Nugs in the house. Y'all know what it is. So, guys, yes, I missed last week. I had a terrible root canal. Everything's been crazy. We're getting age restricted, shadow ban. Everything's been crazy, but I did it. You might notice I'm in the new studio. The new it was the Boner Lodge. I haven't really named the new place. I don't know. I don't know what it is here, but we're in the new studio. You can see I'm out here in the woods. I'm in space, bro. I'm going through the gnarly void. So what are you guys smoking on? Put it in the chat. I want to know what you're smoking on. I am still smoking on some of this sour diesel live resin I got from Topicals. Kyle's the man, and Kyle wants to hear from you. If you don't have Instagram, if you don't got what, like they shut down Telegram, right? And so what he told me it's like something like what was it? A potato is like the new Telegram. It's called Potato. Sure. So find him on Instagram, find Taking Tops, find Kyle. No matter where you live, he ships. We'll figure it out. Right, Wisconsin. What up, Gramborg? Shout out to all the Gramborg. Any guys that want to join the Gramborg, we're fitting to get going crazy here in 2025. So if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. If you haven't joined and you want to, click that join button. It's $5 a month. Get a little bonus show each day and or each week, and a lot of cool content coming up. Once we get the magic number, we're gonna hire an editor. As I've been saying for months, Grambo needs a Grambo. Man, I was sick as hell when I got back from Vegas, and then I kept noticing I had like a weird thing going on my tooth, and I didn't know what the hell it was going on. And so I found out I needed an emergency root canal. Yes. Brutal. Had to have a root canal. I was baked out of my mind. Oh, and then the antibiotics, bro. The antibiotics. They're so bad that Scotty was like, we got to talk about it on Dude Grows, man. Because Scotty Real, he's the microbe man. So I was I had my microbes under attack this week. It's ridiculous. I literally felt worse from the antibiotics than I did from the root canal. People will be like, oh, the root canal took you down. No, the antibiotics. Dude. Like, I haven't been hungry. I've been so freaking tired. I've been having like depressive, like meh, like not depressed, but just like, like I don't want to go on New Year's Eve. Taking Tops. Speaking of Taking Tops, he was just there's the closest business to me in Colorado is a restaurant, and then the business right next to that is a head shop. And I met just Taking Tops on New Year's Eve. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he goes, I'm doing a vendor event over at this head shop. And I was like, where at? And he tells us it's the place. It is 1 block from my house. When I say it's one, I was literally like divine intervention. I was like, dude, I gotta go. Got to like 8 p.m. I'm like, dude, I can't even move. And I didn't leave the house. I didn't go hang out with Tops. I've been, if you guys have been listening to me, I need to hang out with the crew. I'm always, I got the Kansas cutie. I got my little girl. I got the great Grambina. I got my girls on lock. I need my boys. I need the boys on lockdown. And so I didn't go hang out. And so that just tells you how much it really, it got me down. We've been getting age restricted a whole bunch. You guys know I usually start off with a nice tasty dab. We're at about 4 minutes, 20 seconds now. I think that's about dab o'clock. Are you guys smoking flower? Are you guys dabbing? What do you got up there? I got a nice full jar of this sour diesel live resin. This is the live resin. Usually I'm always on that rosin train these days, but when you get that good sour D live resin or any good live resin, I'm a big, if you guys watch Jug Dealers, you know Gabe, he's been on this mission to prove how much cleaner live resin is than rosin. And I'm inclined to agree. We use the wrong word for this. People, when they talk about rosin, they talk about cleaner. That's the wrong word. And the right word would be less processed. Processed for the rest of you English speakers in the world. It's less processed. It's definitely not cleaner. You can have skin cells, you can have schmutz, bacteria, all kinds of things can be growing all up in your rosin. But the BHO knocks all that out. And so it's BHO is definitely cleaner, but is it I know what you mean when you say cleaner. You mean a less refined, more natural, holistic cannabis product. And I don't blame you. I love good rosin. In fact, I got some fire rosin in the next room. Should have grabbed it. It's some I went to the dispensary. I went to the DMV this week. Dear God, what a nightmare that was. They hand me a 5-hour wait ticket. Yeah, we'll get to you. 5 hours. Some bitch. No. So I was like, all right, there's no way it's going to be 5 hours. That's impossible. That doesn't happen in Earth. So I look like right over, there's a dispensary right across the way. There's a dispensary, Oasis Cannabis. And what Oasis Cannabis does is they're an aggregator of every single thing in Colorado that's for sale. They get a little bit of it. So every dispensary, every commercial grow, every company that sells rosins, pens, any of the stuff, they got everything. They got everything. So I was like, all right, well, they have everything. I'll be able to go over there and get the dank. And I go over there and they got this good rosin. I'm like, ooh, let me go through some of this rosin. And then one of the strains there was just Paloma. Oh, come on. I got to get this Paloma. What are they rocking? Bros, broettes, bros and brosettes. I'm here to tell you some of the finest goddamn Paloma I've ever smoked in my whole life. This stuff was retarded. I got it in the next room. I should go grab it. But I'm enjoying this Tropicana. I'm enjoying all this. I've yacked enough. I want to get us past the, all the age restricting stuff. I'm very excited about 2025. You guys are gonna notice we're gonna start doing the this video is for 21 and up, 18 and up, whatever. For the Dude Grow Show, we're gonna start doing one of those warnings because we're watching like the homie over Strange Show. We're watching Canuck. We're watching all these guys. They're blowing up left and right, getting hundreds of thousands of views and subscribers, if not millions of views. Then they got those cool, not so cool, little warning things, and I don't know. So yeah. I'm hopeful we're gonna be able to show plants and get back to like living like, remember when we used to live? It's so weird that when weed was illegal, you could be open about it, but now that it's legal, you better not talk about it. Shut the fuck up. Smoke it, sell it, buy it, but don't talk about it. That's crazy. That's crazy, son. So hell yeah. Thank you, Lloyd. Hit that. What do we say? We say smoke that like button around here, fam. Don't be smashing nothing. It's nothing but good vibes up in here. Grambo grows. But smoke that like button. Enjoy this video. Roll it up and pass it to a friend. Sharing is caring. Sharing is the most important thing you can do, not just for me, every single cannabis creator that you follow. If you share them on social media, YouTube loves nothing more than to take someone who's scrolling Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn. They're scrolling LinkedIn and all of a sudden you pull them to a Grambo Grows video on YouTube. Oh, YouTube loves that. YouTube loves eating Meta's sandwich. So if you want to share these videos over on social media, that's one of the main things you can do to help. And thank you guys. You always hit that like button. Shout out to Jimmy for vice president. All right, guys, I think it's time we brought in the man, the myth, the legend. He is start with this guy. He's always around. He has his own show. You guys probably were out hanging without him a few hours ago on his show, and he was in my video, the Autoflower video, where it got 100,000 views, and he let me know it. He knew it had 100,000 before I knew it had 100,000. This motherfucker, he's crazy. So LJ Jones, he already knows what's going down. What's up? What's going down?
What's going on, Grandpa? How you feeling, buddy?
I am actually feeling a lot better. I've been feeling pretty crappy for the last like a week. This is my last day of antibiotics. I got probiotics. I'm ready to get down.
You guys got that fog out there too, huh? Fog that it's getting everybody sick.
I guess. I don't know. See, mine was a root canal. I had to have a root canal, and they put me on the stiff antibiotics, man.
Well, right now, Mrs. Cortez is feeling under the weather. Alicia's feeling under the weather. I just got a report from Dude Where's My Bong that he's feeling under the weather.
Damn. That's no good. We got the Wook flu. Remember the Wook flu? Whenever you go to Cannabis Cup events, some people called it the cup cough. Others call it the Wook flu.
The cup cough.
Not
cough, to be confused with the Kung Fu flu.
Oh, I got that Kung Fu cough. What are you smoking on, Cortez? You're always smoking on that good flower. What you got rocking?
I'm actually smoking on some peanut butter pie right now. What is it? The 710 Risky Rosin Cut. I also got some stuff over here that's pretty nice that I found from Photo Feminized Seed. So got a little Cortez cut going. The only thing I totally fucking killed it, which sucks. So this is the first time ever I'm re-vegging because I definitely want cuts off of it. Oop, excuse me. But yeah, it's always fun when you confuse a spray bottle of water with a spray bottle of 70% isopropyl.
How does one make that mistake? I don't.
Not reading the label.
Cash? Oh my god!
Yeah, everything's labeled. I got my label maker is actually right there. I label like even my pantry is labeled.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about Chicago. You got to label everything, or else it gets stolen.
Yeah.
I left my car. I took my kid out of my car the other night, and the goddamn hobos of Denver attacked. They descended. They realized I left my back door when I was getting my kid out, and they stole all my sunglasses. I had like 5 pairs of sunglasses in my car and my work keys for $5.8. These fuckers stole, and then they left like a $500 tire inflator. I have like a battery jumper plus tire inflator like thing for.
What were they doing in
when
there?
I have car trouble? I don't know. The homeless, they're morons down here. They're stealing sunglasses, and they took my little kid's writing tablet. Her little writing tablet. Such BS, but you know. The net value of things that were stolen was fucking $50, and they left a $500 generator just sitting there like morons.
Probably back there doing butt stuff. They were getting weird in the backseat of your car.
Bumps and butt stuff. That's my new bumper sticker. Cortez Grambo 20. When's the next election? 2029. That's insane. 2028. Like that. What the hell is going on up there, man?
It's a crazy world we're living in these days.
Yeah, that's why we escape from it in our own little ecosystem. I don't know. And my girlfriend will be like, "Oh, did you see that thing Kim Kardashian did?" And I go, "Why? Was she growing weed? Was she talking about how like phosphorus uptake,
or CalMag?
Yeah, was she talking about how you don't need CalMag? Because if she wasn't talking about that, no, I didn't see it. I watched 2 things: cannabis freaking content and retro video game streamers. And then how movies were made. I love the behind the scenes. I love about movies. I'm the cable guy, as Scott will say. So I love me the old movies. You know what's crazy, Cortez? I've been posting again. Alicia and I were just talking. She saw this AI video I had posted, and so AI video is here, and it looks really, really good. And you know what's been cracking me up is this new thing everyone's got to watch out: AI hot chick porn. You know who's going out of business? The Instagram models. Like, this is all AI, bro. This is just AI. This dude just does like hot chicks in Viking outfits, and it's all AI. It's all BS. It's all hilarious, and they're hot as hell. And they get like, this one's got 30,000 likes. 30,000.
You see what Grandma's got in this spank bank?
Well, dude, I'm all things AI. That's not going to make it into my spank bank, I assure you. Though I am very open about my spankability, bankability. And no. I'm obsessed with real girls, man. I got this weird thing about real women. I don't know. Call me crazy. But I just found it funny that 30,000 guys are out there fapping it to AI, and it just made me like one tear, just one jizzy tear.
Some kind of like ASMR kind of thing.
Oh man, I'm telling you, dude. And it's Cannabis's fault. She's out there liking my AI videos. There's a thing we showed on Dude Grows on Saturday called Shock Factor AI. I've been saying for a while, when a great artist and these AI video models, once two of these people get together, it's gonna get real. And it finally got real. Frickin' this stuff is crazy, dude. So
I actually just made one myself this morning. I'm kind of proud of it. It was funny, like the show was done, plane was ready for takeoff, and with like an hour to go, I completely redid my intro.
Yeah, that's what you
I
do,
made like a 2-minute long Cortez cartoon. It's pretty cool.
No,
From
no.
the voice of a Spanish conquistador.
It's got to be 30 seconds, 10 seconds, or 4 seconds. Pick one. It's got to be one of those three.
I think I was a minute 46.
Cortez, baby. We're talking YouTube here. That's YouTube suicide. I have a 28-second theme song. It's because Cannabis Vibe. It's made me that awesome freaking theme song. And I'm going live and everything. And every time I play it, I just go, this is too long. People are clicking off. This 28-second, it's killing them.
Can see it in the YouTube studio later where it's just kind of like that.
That's exactly right. You know the hockey stick of despair.
Oh, I definitely do. Yeah. It's kind of funny you said that they've been messing with you lately too. Bro, so I got all excited. I posted that cup video, right? I've been sitting on the content for like 6 months, dropping it as clips. I would, come on, just drop the whole thing, But I had to do the editing, whatever. Then I kind of had to find like the time spot. I finally put it out, long story short. And within 3-4 days, I got age gated. And it was right when I crossed like 2.2K. I hit like 2,200 views, steady climb. Like every couple hours, another like 300-500 views, and I don't know.
Yeah,
that was kind of a sad day, brother.
The pain. Like you put all this work into something.
Oh, I know. I felt like they stole my glory. I was at work like I was a total mope. Like I was just kind of walking around like I just got like a vasectomy. You know what I mean?
No, I'm telling you, when you get a vasectomy, you're fucking big smile.
Not me.
Big smile. You go, I get no more condoms, baby. I'm free. It's the best day of my life, Cortez. It's the best $800 I've ever spent. Hands down.
Don't be a dummy. Bust on her tummy.
No. Bust deep inside of her with a vasectomy. Grambo grows. Clip that. This ain't your mother's cannabis show. This is why I had to do this. You know how much I have to bite my lip on Dude Grows when they'll say something? If you ever hear me laugh off camera, but then I don't say anything, that's because I thought of something I can't say. One single jizz tear.
There's definitely been times I've been on Dude Grows and kind of made like a little too off color of a joke, and then I watch it in the replay and I'm like, how did I get muted? I said it right there.
No. Well, sometimes Scotty we've only stopped the show one time ever in the history of guests, and Taking Tops has that honor. And he said some stuff that even Scotty was like, bro, you can't like you're putting yourself in danger with the US government. I can't allow you to say that.
I can't condone
and he was
this.
Just like, yes, thank you. It's hard.
Yeah, a little too carried away. Loose lips.
Well, you get a little too honest. We get a little too honest, and you say things that Uncle Sam might grab you and put you in a cage for.
I believe they call that an involuntary admission.
Ooh, I've had a couple involuntary omissions, if you know what I'm saying. I got a kid. Hell yeah! So what's going on in your grow? What's going on? What's going on in the autoflower king? You're in photo mode, aren't you? Or are you in auto mode?
I'm in photo harvest mode. I mean, everything's coming down. I just took down the last of the plants I had in flower, which was the super boof cut of blackberry from Blackhead Buds. That one's always really nice. It's got like that za kind of look. I mean, I hate it. you know, I'm like hashtag Team No Tangy. It's offensively orange, but dude, it's ready in 50 days and it checks all the boxes, but citrus is all get out.
You know, those tangy notes they're some of the only citrus I like. Pretty much anything else,
Not a fan.
I say I don't. I like it when it's rancid. Like I always love the lemon G, and that's because it's
I've
just
never
a
had that one.
rancid. It's a rancid lemon. It's horrific, gassy, putrid lemon. And then when I get that good tangy from back in the day, it's got that same rank, blah sort of fruit to it. But anything else fruity, I don't really get into.
But I'm actually switching back to autos. I got them going. Shout out Alicia. It was from the some of the seeds that Dad sent me. So it's the Smoky Stash from Night Owl. It's like a 3-way cross. So it's like a cookies, chem, sour kind of 3-way cross. And I tried those out in the can. That I think Alicia, don't you got a affiliate code for them? If you guys want to save 10%, use coupon code Canna at checkout. Support Canna Alicia. She supports everybody else in the community. She makes like half these podcasts, like little promo stuff.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, like I always tell people, like that's what you do, man. Just make things for people, be really cool, and then like when someone needs something, you're the first person they think of. You know, that's how I got Dude Grows. I was literally just standing there when Guru quit, and I was just standing there like, "Hi, I have all the skills required to do the job." They're like, "You're fucking hired, bro." And they didn't think it was going to work out, but I was pretty confident. I was like, "Oh, I've been in the batter's box waiting for something like not for Dude Grow Show, but just to like do, you know, you want me to talk about weed on camera and produce things like."
Grambo is in the background doing the Birdman hand rub.
Nah, see, Scott was kind of under the impression that's how it went down. But I was actually on the road doing comedy. That's a story. I came off a 5-week road trip doing stand-up. I started in Florida, ended in Utah. It was a freaking zigzag 28 cities and 35 nights. Like I was doing my thing, dude. And then I got back and Scott was just like, "Oh, come hang out. We don't got no business to discuss, but come hang out." And by the Monday that we don't got no business to discuss, by the time I got there on Friday, it was like, "Yo, Guru quit." I was like, "Oh shit, that's fucking." And so they used
Scotty had a plan for you.
It was literally it was fate. It was one of those things where I'm becoming pseudo religious. I'm no Christian man, you know. I have no proper religion, but I'm getting pseudo religious, dude. I don't know what the universe is doing, but
well, you're about to get ordained.
That's true, bro. That's true.
Oh, Mrs. Cortez, she reminded me like 8 times today to ask you. I guess she wants like a status update. You know how she.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine it's your wedding. I don't know. We're gonna have to talk more. Like this is a thing that like we got to figure out all the details. We got is the Church of Cannabis, the ICOC, is that confirmed? Are we booked? Are we locked?
So I don't know. I'll email. No, I have talked to him, but I'm gonna email him again tomorrow because I actually want to put a deposit down. I got the cash.
Yeah.
You
better do that. Yeah, we'll make sure you get those are the homies from the guys that work the door.
Well, I've been emailing. I almost want to say his name, Steve.
Steve is the owner. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. That's who I've been.
Yes, I'm going to be. Is it? I'm a father. I'll go with father. Father. Hello, father.
The Reverend Grambo. I could almost see you being like one of those, like almost like a, what are they, like the Baptist or like Pentecostal them like hellfire and brimstone guys. Like, you will go to hell. I could kind of
Here's
see
the
like
thing,
getting into it.
Cortez. You know how everyone is a prepper, like not everyone, but you know how people like prep for the end of days. I'm not prepping that way for the end of days. I'm starting a polyamorous sex cult called Ho Farm, and me and all the hoes are gonna farm, and then like that's just what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be preaching. And so with that voice, you all going to Ho, get on pick some pumpkins. I'm telling you, pick those pumpkins, hoes.
Grambo's going to be
Ho Farm?
witnessing on the street corners of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Oh, there's gonna be Sodom. That's goddamn right. Gomorrah, I don't know. I have a vasectomy, so I'm not sure. But Sodom, oh yeah, that's me. Sodom, me. Get in.
It took
You
me a
tell-
second, but I get that one.
That's
I
what
kind
Scotty
of.
will always
Oh
say.
my god,
You're
this
actually
thing is
funny, Grandma.
filthy, dude. Look at
Yeah, you got a lung
dirty.
butter up in there, buddy.
that.
What is that thing? What the hell is that?
So I was assured that this is number one brand with Puffco.
Okay.
So
Chinese
I
Puffco?
have
Mexican Puffco?
so I have this really bad habit of like just haggling with people just for like the sport of it. So like I'll try to negotiate these like low prices, and it's usually these like Middle Eastern guy. He was like a little bit lighter, so he might have been like Palestine, whatever he was. Anyways, the guy didn't want to give this thing up for like under $100, and then I kind of used misdirection, so I think I roped him in with the package deal for $70. I got this device, I got a can of butane, and a dab tool.
All right. I'm not good at haggling. I always
No,
just,
but
like, I
see,
go, how much does it cost?
Here's the problem with haggling,
Tell
though,
me.
because like sometimes I just do it to fuck with people. It's just kind of like for the sport, just kind of like, just me being an asshole in public because I'm high and I think it's funny. But then like I'll start saying these like low prices I think people will never go for, and then they like actually go for it, and then it's kind of like, haha, joke's on you, asshole. You broke it, you bought it. That's how I ended up with this. It's a ooze barrel. I don't know, some like off, but he number one brand with the Puffco.
All right.
This thing's been going strong for about 2-3 months now, so I don't get any complaints.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm so hardcore about my Dr. Dabber. I've been thinking about hitting them up. I have no sponsors in my world, but when there's something that I really believe in, like I really believe in these glop mops. I love glop mops.
Ooh.
I think they're the best dab like Q-tip on the market. They don't leave any fuzzies. They got a sharp tip so you can get in the corners. I love those guys, and I love my Puffco. And so if there's ever going to be something I sponsored, it's going to be something I would give love to for free. I give
Right.
love to these companies for free every single day of my life. And so if they were like, hey, we'd love to throw you a nickel to shout them out, I'd be down with that.
If Puffco sent me one of their things, I'll shout you guys out forever.
Nah, me and Puffco are at war. You know what you did, Puffco. I swear to
What
God,
they do, Grambo, speak on it.
I was gonna make a Grambo Grows video about. I have a conspiracy theory about Puffco, and I was like, dude, I study YouTube all day, every day. This anti-shitting on Puffco video would go viral instantly, and they're just so lucky. I'm just lazy. I'm just too lazy, Puffco. I'd get 100,000 views trashing you guys for sure. But
it's kind of what I've been thinking about with like the AI. I think I'm at the point to where I could make like legit propaganda. I actually did make a propaganda video, but it was just for like my wife helps to schedule a lot of stuff too. I made this like psyop video against my wife and Alicia because they always team up against me.
All right, I like that. That's I can get behind.
No. Start producing my own nation state propaganda videos.
Uh-oh. Did I? See, I'm dyslexic. I'm gonna get fired. Dr. Dabber's already gonna fire me. You're fired, Grambo. You're fired, kid. Get the hook.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, so you're harvesting, you said. So what are you doing? Where are you at? You're in dry mode. You're in dry mode, cure mode. You're about to chop down.
Oh yeah, I mean it's perpetual, so I always got something going on.
All right. Oh, you got the bags. You love those bags.
Yeah. This isn't the one I set on fire. Don't worry.
How did that not go viral? That's my question.
It kind of did a little bit.
You should have got that on TikTok. Bro.
I can only go so viral though before I get these like deep state attacks like the other fucking day.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, here goes our deep state attack. By the way, this video is for 18 and older, educational purposes. All hemp you see is below the 0.3 threshold listed by the U.S. Farm Bill.
These are only props. This is actually this is THCA flower.
Yes, we've been talking about the warning because I had this cool content creator from Denver on named Doc Hollywood. He goes by on Instagram, and he does these awesome, like, I'd call it straight up weed porn, dude. Like, it gets all like these macro shots with these like fucking 500 millimeter lenses and just like digs into the trichomes and everything. And I did that little spiel. I was like, oh, remember, this is for 18 plus, 21 and over, blah, blah, blah. And I showed it, and the video didn't get age restricted. So I don't know.
Really?
We are just a bunch of clean, upstanding people. That's why I told Dude Grows about it. We're going to start in, I think you guys will see, like, next Wednesday should be the first episode that starts out with, it's going to be like a 3-second opening where it's just like,
yeah,
this video is
I know
blah, blah, blah.
Token always does it. He's got a pretty good one. He's like, if you're not 18 or over, you should probably get out of here.
Yeah, well,
homie
he's hilarious. Yeah, JR Token's channels. He's been doing that for years, 10 years for sure. I love JR.
At
Go
least
check out Cannabis.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is my first time in my new studio, and I'm paranoid. I was like, I hope my neighbors, I don't know. I've never lived in an apartment before, so I don't know what this little box can you. I'm going to insulate this box. Hopefully I'm not bugging.
Walls are closed.
It's probably because I took edibles. I took edibles before the show, and now I'm like 5 dabs deep, and the paranoia. It's like, oh, hope I'm not bothering somebody.
Can they hear me? Somebody can hear me.
I like when people listen. I like when you watch. Yeah.
Grambo the exhibitionist. We're
I dated a girl that I have stories. That's for the after show though. I didn't know what I wanted to be. There's a reason I'm starting polyamorous sex cult, Cortez. And you're invited. You're going to be one of my capos.
Hey, did I tell you? I actually found from our conversation maybe 2 Grambo late nights ago, they actually do have a recipe on the Magical Butter website for personal lubrication.
Sure, why not? It was the how dare you, Thomas?
Was that? What song were you singing? You were like, CBD in her pussy, CBD in her pussy. That was you. Yeah.
No, THCA in her pussy. THCA.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. What are we doing here?
These are all props.
Yeah. It's all below the 0.3 THC threshold, according to the U.S. Farm Bill. Now let's smoke some
I got
CBD.
the paperwork right here.
CBD going down. I got some fine CBD terps.
Got some CBD dabs over there.
Yeah, dude. I got it's I messaged my buddy Church of Cannabis Nate. So you'll be meeting him most assuredly this summer.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow for real. Alicia, if you're still in the live chat, please tell my wife to remind me. This is how I can never, like, people think I'm organized, but this is how I don't forget anything.
Oh, dude. Yeah. If there's one thing that you can guarantee about content creators is that they're fucking a mess. That's why you got to hire people to like help you. As far as like,
dude, if I tried to do this show like without like the support team that I have, like it'd be a fucking dumpster fire. Because I'd like invite everybody. I'd be like double, triple booking people on the same day, and then like not realize to the day of like, oh, wait a second, this isn't gonna end well.
Yeah, no, I'm finding that. Canorado Chris and his Canna
Everybody
lady.
knows I'm not in charge of the schedule.
I've been talking to Mo. I hung out with Mo at Christmas party with Taking Tops and Turpicana Kyle. Actually, the whole crew was there. Scotty showed up, Gabe from Jug Dealers. It was a pretty awesome party. There was like 20 of us, and then everyone there. It was like Scotty Real, Adam Dunn, Gabe, me, fucking. It was like Tops, Kyle.
Oh, you guys
like, everyone that was.
You guys even had Adam Dunn, so you guys had like the OGs there too. You had like
Oh yeah,
everybody.
well, it was at Adam's place. Adam has a restaurant here in Denver. It's in South Highland, aka the So High. He purposefully got a place in So High because he thought it was funny, and so now
was
it's the So
clever.
High Cafe over in South Highland. The So High Cafe. It's pretty awesome. And he's got his boy Vinny that's been with him for years. And this dude makes barbecue. And so, what I want, Cortez, is to get that as your after party of your wedding, your reception.
Yeah, we can
to
just
go
kind of
to
like
Adam's
funnel
place.
people towards Adam. Big
It's
shout
they're
out.
both
I
on
met
Alameda. The Church of Cannabis is on Logan and Alameda, and this one's on like negative 30th in Alameda.
This has been bothering me. What's like that Adam Dunn's co-host? Like, I think he used to have like red hair, but he's like bald now. Dave? I just
Dave,
remember on my own.
Yeah, Dave. Why am I freaking?
He was at the Cup last year. That's the point that I'm making. So I've never met Adam Dunn, but I met the co-host. I actually remember I hooked him up with some edibles.
Charnick, right? That's what it is? Cannabis Experience on Instagram is his handle.
I know him from watching the Adam Dunn show, so this is still gonna bother me. I want to say his name is Dave though. Oh yeah, here we go. Sicko Grows. Dave Sakap.
Yeah, this is your boy right here.
Yeah. I met him.
Yeah, he's finally. I've been to Adam's place like 5 or 6 times. I've done his podcast twice, and
somebody else was just
Dave
telling
wasn't
me.
there.
I forget who it was, but it's somebody else out in Denver. But they said that the barbecue there is really good. They were talking it out.
It's phenomenal. It's legit, like world class. It's ridiculous. So we got to get that shit figured out. And so, yeah, buddy, Church of Cannabis, Nate. He,
I'm just gonna sick my wife on you, Grambo, and then you can deal with fucking 50 questions.
Like you got to make a deposit and all that stuff. They need money. That's the whole reason they exist.
Yeah, I can literally send them money like tomorrow. Like I don't know, I'll send them like half the money.
Yeah, dude, I'm not the guy.
We already no. Like we already agreed on a number, so I think I just gotta.
If you knew how bad I was at like doing things, let's just say that I went to the DMV for reasons and I just fucking left and I haven't been back in a week. I'm bad at things, bro. There's things that I'm good at and there's things I'm not good at, and if I got to learn to pay people to help me with the things I'm not good at. And that way I can be really good at things I am good at.
You're telling me my driver's license expired like 6 years ago, but it doesn't matter because I live in Chicago.
Jesus. Chicago's ridiculous. I gotta get out there to visit you guys one of these days. My kid, my baby mama is from Chicago. They go back there like every Thanksgiving. It'd be fun to go out there and hang out, have a reason to go.
I say that we should do something in Chicago for like the Midwest for the DGC. Because you guys have gone out to New York. You guys go out to California and all those places. You know what the analytics are for the Chicago viewers. And think about it. Like if you did it in Chicago, everybody from Wisconsin would come, Indiana. People come down from Minnesota.
Canada. So it's a tough sell to get Brett at an actual event. The reason we got him to Canada is because the DGC meetup in California was actually just because we were already in California.
He got on a boat, he could still come to Chicago through Lake Michigan.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can get to Canada from Lake Michigan.
But can you get to British Columbia on the West Coast?
Dude, so I don't know. Like I'm totally unfamiliar with anything in like fuck Canada. I don't know. No, it's a joke, like the South Park thing. But I seriously a couple months ago confused Vermont for being in Canada. I
It's
did that.
more northernly than some of Canada. I bet you Vermont is north of Toronto. Michigan, parts of Michigan are north of Toronto. I think Detroit
Really?
is like Detroit and Windsor are like next door neighbors. I remember when I went to Detroit to do comedy and I'm looking, there's this giant bridge. I was like, where's that bridge go? And he goes, it goes to Canada. I was like, what? Like I'd always known Detroit was across from Windsor, but when you see the bridge, you go, holy shit, Canada. It's right there.
Like there's a place I could never get in.
Can you not get there? You got the big F on your record? Yeah, Canada. I'm able to go. I dodged some bullets, even though I've been
Yeah.
raided a couple times. I was able to dodge those bullets.
I'll never see Canada. It's all right. I don't even really like to leave Chicago. Like even if I get out by the suburbs, I'm like, oh, I need to start heading back home now. Okay.
Yeah, that's hilarious. So yeah, my buddy Church of Cannabis Nate, I took all my gear. He and I lived together. We grew at the old place, and I gave him all my gear. You know, I've been saving up gear for 3 years after the divorce, putting all my tents and everything together. I got a 5x5, all sorts of good stuff. And so we're split up, and I've been gone for a while, been sick. I'm like, yo, man, I message him. It's like, yo, what's going on? Fucking let me know when you're gonna get ready for the to set up the grow tents. And he's like, oh man, like my landlords have been in like every day. Like when he first moved in, all the rooms were freshly carpet shampooed and everything, you know, everything was
Yeah.
clean and fresh. And over the course of about a week and a
Schmoozed
half,
it up
2
real
weeks,
quick.
all of a sudden he starts smelling cat piss. A little bit at first, a little bit more the next day. Little like by 2 weeks, 3 weeks in, it's like, dude, this place is unlivable.
It was like an
And he's like,
ammonia factory.
oh yeah. So he like had to have them come and replace the carpet and do all this crazy stuff. So I've been ready to set up my grow, but yeah, it got a little delayed due to cat pee incident.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was crazy. As I was coming here, I was texting him. I was stuck on the interstate. Like you exist in Chicago. You're a proper city with sports teams. Like there's like our main interstate is I-25, and it goes right next to Broncos Stadium. And like a moron, I forgot. Oh, the Broncos were playing today, and so I hit Broncos traffic on my way home.
Oh, you
and I
got
got
stuck.
in traffic, no bullshit, right next to the whole Kansas City Chiefs team. They were in 5 buses. They had a police
shit.
motorcade. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, whoa, the fucking Chiefs are next to me. They're 4 feet from my window. I could roll down my window and knock on their bus. I'm like, whoa, it's the freaking Kansas City Chiefs in there. I don't give a shit about football. It was just crazy being an Iowa boy, you know, to be like, whoa, I'm in a real city. We're like there's the footballers right here. Hi, football man.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I remember the first year I moved here, 2015, they won the Super Bowl, and it was like The Walking Dead. Traffic stop, fireworks were going off, gunshots, people were screaming. It sounded like the zombie apocalypse. I was like, what's happening right now, dude? So it was pretty cool. That's the first year I moved here was fucking Denver hysteria winning Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl that year. Craziness. But I'm not a sports guy.
Year.
Yeah, I don't let's see what we got here from Jay Morris. Does Cortez do any training on hose autos? He's done some light low cess training. Hasn't really made
on
it
hose autos.
On his. He just that's a type.
Oh,
I just wanted to say
I'm
hose.
high.
You ever do much
Yeah,
training, or you just let the atypical Mary stem go up?
No, I really like garden staples. I usually go in when it gets to about like the 3rd or 4th node and start training then. Just start pinning. I let the main shoot up and then I just pin down all the arms with 6-inch garden staples. The goal, I was actually talking about this earlier today. The goal for me with autoflowers is always to make it hard to hand water.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. This is these are garden staples you got here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Real simple,
Cool.
durable. You can use them until they rust, pretty much. You're not going to break them.
Okay.
Yeah. But
So
then
what, you just
once...
pin those to the soil or into the pot? Do you like bang them into the pot?
No, you go into the dirt. So like if I got something, I can kind of like anchor it down to where I'm like where it would be going up, I'm stretching it because the goal is to get the limbs to stretch past the edge of the pot, because when I do that, I'm going to take the garden staple out and replace it with a bamboo stake and some like bendy garden wire that's got like the little latex coating on it.
All right.
I actually wrote a full article with pictures about this. If you guys would like to see it, it's on the DGC app. I wrote a whole training article.
RealDGC.com. The boys will be real happy. It's not over there on RealDGC.com. It's the spot. It's the spot where, like, you know, Dude Grows had their YouTube channel deleted at 90,000 subscribers. That hurt. That was not a fun day. And Grow Under the Stairs had his Patreon deleted. I'm sure that wasn't very much fun. And just we kind of realized, man, we're not safe anywhere in this cannabis game. And so Dude, Banner, Scott, High C, me, the whole team, really, mainly Banner is really spearheaded the whole thing. RealDGC.com is our platform where no one can take it away. Like nothing can happen. It's safe unless the ISPs decide to ban us for some reason, and that ain't happening. So yeah, RealDGC.com. A great place that you can support me and go read this article.
Hacked by the Chinese.
Yeah, no, it's crazy out there. So I've been deciding now that I got a little bit of space until Church of Cannabis Nate is ready to set up the tents, picking genetics. How do you pick genetics? What do you think about, like, you know, in my ecosystem, it's an embarrassment of riches. I would say, we say, check your weed privilege. I have the best seeds from the best breeders. I have the connections to get the best clones from the best homies. I'm leaning towards getting Jaron or Gabe's GMO cut. I love their GMO. It's this oniony fucking poisonous gas.
Is it the same cut that Kyle's got? He's got a really funky.
I would imagine the Kyle and Gabe
probably is.
They're tight, so probably.
So if that's the case, I've had the flower as well as the rosin, actually.
It's what's interesting is you can have as much expression in the final product come from the extract artist as you can from the grower. Because I've smoked that cut of GMO from both those guys, and when you smoke the live resin of Tropicana's GMO versus Kind Bill is the other guy that Kind Bill invented live resin, and he's Gabe's homie, and so Kind Bill will blast it, and it's completely different expression. It's kind of I believe it. Yo, shout out to Ganix in the house. Walking in, not only is Mr. Ganix a content creator, he's GramBoard, baby. He's on the team. So thank you, Mr. Ganix. Yeah. I'll be on his show later this month. I'd have to look at my phone to see. It's one of these upcoming weeks. I can't. My phone's too far away to look. But post it in the chat, and I'll throw it up on screen.
It's on the calendar.
It's on the calendar. I got too much stuff. Here's the thing. When I use my pussy brain, I was about to say, like, I got too much stuff on my calendar. I don't got enough on my calendar, homie. I'm trying to get out and do it more. 2025 is the year. I turned 42 3 days ago, and I've been looking forward to being 32 for a while. 42's got an interesting connotation to me. A week from Wednesday, my man. And so, yeah, I'm hyped on 2025, Cortez. I'm feeling it. I'll do something.
I already know this is going to be a really big year.
It is, especially with all the Dude Grows show that we did yesterday that came out was about normalizing cannabis, and just how, like, the Dude Grows theme song goes, keep smoking and growing while watching prohibition fall down. And dude, It's like not only is prohibition legally kind of falling left and right, but morally, man, morally is crazy. Thank you, Ganix. 42 club. It's a good club to be in. What are you, 25, Cortez?
No, I'm 37. I'm gonna be 38. I'm old, dude. I just look like this.
Nah, life begins at 40. That's some real shit.
Yeah.
Hey, crazy days. Turning 4. Welcome to
Crazy
42. It's a great
days.
place. You can't have 420 without 42. You know what I'm saying?
Got can Alicia.
I picture you younger than me, mailman. You seem like a young man. Yeah, everyone's posting their age. Look, I look at the demographics. I already know how old you guys are. You're all 35 to 48. With the graph, it looks like a hand.
Or it's
Like
35 to 54.
So it's like 35 to 45, 25 to 35, 45 to 42, 55, 18 to 25, and 65. It like literally looks like a hand. Almost no one who's 20 watches the show. It's literally like below the line. Less people watch it in their 60s, and the biggest demographic is statistically, you all are about 39 years old. Nate, your avatar is like you seem that seems like a young man's avatar. I picture you at 28.
He's a strapping young lad.
All right. See, here's the thing: all the pussy 39-year-olds are in bed, and all the 50+ crew they're hanging out. Hey, happy birthday, Chaz. Laura, you 40?
Oh, got a birthday out there?
L420 is 40. You look young. See, everyone looks young. Weed keeps you young, Cortez. Would you guys agree?
Preserves you.
Weed keeps you young. It's the damnedest thing. I always will attribute it that I don't drink, that the alcohol didn't fry me. But it's also, I think the weed helps. You look at like a guy like Adam Dunn. Adam looks younger than me, and he's like 60 or some shit.
Is he?
I don't know. I have no fucking clue. I just say things. Let's see. Right. Let's see if Google knows Adam Dunn.
Look it up on Wikipedia. Might give you the baseball player.
Yeah, Adam's not famous enough to have a Wikipedia thing. Oh, someone knows. How old's Adam Dunn? Put it in chat.
Somebody check Chat GPT for us.
You know what's funny? You know, one of my proudest moments in so there's this concept of like, I call it gravity, algorithmic searchability, algorithmic discoverability, as it's actually known. And how discoverable are you? And if you type the GRAMBO into YouTube, I own Grambo. It's one of my greatest feelings of my whole life. You can type in one 5-letter word, and I am that word on YouTube. That's pretty cool. And then so Scott asked ChatGPT, it's like, who is Grambo? He didn't say Josh. He just said, who is Grambo?
Right.
And it just goes, Grambo is a stand-up comedian and cannabis content creator from Denver, Colorado. He's known for his blah, 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 blah. It knew who I was, and it complimented me all just from Grambo. I couldn't have been more self-satisfied. There's other Grambos, there's other Josh Grambos, but they ain't coming up when you get searched. That makes me feel good.
Knows who I am.
I opened up my first YouTube channel. I shit you not. I started in 2007. I have been at this game for a minute. You can find me. You can try to find it. It's called I Will Find. You want to see my first ever video, Cortez? You get
yeah.
What's your tell them about your recharge code? What's going on with your affiliate code? If people want recharge, how can they help Cortez?
They can go to www.realgrowers.com/Cortez or just use Cortez at checkout. Score pretty decent discount, 10% discount, and any orders over $50, you get free shipping.
Hey, that's not a bad little deal there.
It's
So
not too bad, but that's kind of like one of the things I say, like, for my show, I'm always like, I'm never gonna like ask anybody for money or anything, but it's like if you guys do want to support like me or you watch my podcast too, you can always just buy more grow dots and recharge.
hell yeah. Adam Dunn is 56. Thank you, Silent Type Gardens.
Oh, there we
So
go.
check this out. If you guys want to know my bona fides, I will take a second here and I'll show this. As you can see here, this is a cartoon I made on my YouTube channel, and you can see that it was posted 18 years ago. 18 years is when this cartoon was made. It is called Slow Cool Rips.
So this is from 2007.
2007.
Sweet marijuana.
And that's it. Drawn by Grambo. So I've been at this for a long, long time.
That's
And
the
fact
progression.
that- the fact that I finally, made that Mr. Beast journey of like I started a long time ago, dude. 18 years ago. That's younger.
Show us
that's older than my
something that
girl-
you've done recently, Grambo. I know you got some cool AI shit over there. Let's see it. Bust it out, dude.
Well, this is the thing. Everyone kind of thinks of me as an AI sort of guy. One of my favorite achievements is this I started doing 3D animation, right? And so I
Okay.
created a music video for a band called Thor. And they were all on green screens. Every single member of the band was in a different state. And I sat in my bedroom and I took these guys off of a green screen and I 3D animated all of this. And so this is Thor, the Ultimate Alliance. You can see up in the corner there. This is probably my proudest achievement
Holy
ever.
shit.
All by myself, I sat and did this fucking thing. And it got like 12,000 views or something. I wish it could have got more. But yeah, I did. This is a 3D photo scan. And it's hilarious. Cock rocky metal and stuff. But yeah, all these guys. I met the guy here in Denver that's the bass player, and I put all these robots together with their pitchforks. And I took the green screen elements, and so right here in this scene, it's like it goes to the band, and every single person in this jail cell was not in the same state. I just composite them into.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, so I get the rap as an AI guy, but I'm an animator. I'm a guy. I love making things. On Instagram, my bio says maker of things. And I just like making things, man. And so my whole thing was during Corona, I was like, how can I all right, we'll stop the oh, this is actually my favorite shot. We got to see this shot. This is actually the best shot of the whole.
Is he gonna do the superhero landing?
No, not that. I don't get that. But yeah, this is a good shot too.
That's definitely badass.
When it cuts to the right here on the dam, you start in the bottom of the dam and zoom up to them. Once again, they're all on green screen. None of this shit exists. He's hand up top and see the reservoir behind them right as they hit the peak. None of these people are in the same room, by the way. They're all in different states. Right here on the high notes. There's the reservoir, the mountains in the background. We pan down, we shoot. Now we're back to the night shot. We're finally found this was supposed to have a Mario theme of your band is locked in another castle. And then I didn't have time. I ran out of time to actually make all that stuff. So, yes, thank you for indulging me. That's it's one of my proudest achievements. All by
I could
myself in, like,
only
14 days.
imagine the man hours that she put into that thing, dude.
Oh, I was living under my desk, dude, for no money. I make more in a week than that month-long job paid. And I put 1,000.
Oh, it took a month. That was a full month
yeah.
of work. to get that.
Oh yeah. I had just the story. I was selling my brother Tosh was selling bud that he was harvesting, and I had a great harvest, and I had a little extra money, and I was like, dude, I like this editing stuff. Should I buy a computer and like do this? And so I spent $4,000 on a computer, and I never turned away. Holy cock rock, Batman. I ended up learning that's like algorithmic metal. Like there's these people that like let's say like Mr. Beast famously has like 20 of the top 100 channels. He ghost produces them. So he's not involved, but he's actually like making them. And so this guy's
Right.
that he's behind like all of the popular like vintage metal bands, and he writes the music and plays on the albums and then sends them out on stage all fat and old and drunk to fucking like it's a whole thing. Allegedly. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just giving my thoughts online. This is just my opinion, man. But I think it's all algorithmic rock these days, just like it's all algorithmic YouTube.
Yeah. That's Susan. The algorithm.
We got interrupted. So yeah, the tasty bong hit, man. That 18 years ago, that blew my mind. I was like, dude, that makes you feel old when people like, oh, you blew up on YouTube. It's like, bitch, I've been doing this since you were 5. It's crazy. My beard's getting gray, but I still look good.
That's kind of cool though, that you can like look at that and you can like see the progression.
That's what is cool. You'll find this the same. You've been at this for a few years now. You have some OG Dude Grows interviews, and as the years click on, man, you look back and you go, "Wow, look how young I looked. I look so young. I'm just a baby." I thought, like right now, you're 37, right? And you're like, "Oh, I'm kind of feeling old." Dude,
I still look. No, my body, like that's from, I don't know. I've been stabbed. Yeah, a lot of stuff, but not from living an easy life. Like my body like attacks me, but I still look the same way I did like 10 years ago. Like even my dad actually just died. My father passed away on Christmas, but he was my actual dad was 82 years old. He looked like he was like 60.
Wow. Yeah, that's legit, man. That's how you want to live. You want to die in your 80s looking like, die young and leave a good look, die old and leave a good looking corpse.
Right. Good genetics.
Oh, yeah, dude. Good genetics, just like weed. Speaking of which, how do you pick good genetics? If you were in my situation, right, and your grow is going to be set up in the next few weeks, you can pick anything you want to start. How would you call in cuts? Would you pop seeds? If you were starting fresh, brand new house, brand new tent, brand new everything, what would you choose to grow right now? It's tough.
Okay, so I don't know. How much space are we talking about?
A 5x5 5x5 flower and a 2x4 veg.
Oh, okay. So definitely pop some autos immediately. Just get those going. Get those going immediately. But don't take up too much space with them. I would definitely say get cuts, because especially if you've been down for a little while, you've been going through like your weed stash, like you just kind of want to put up as much weight as possible. Get an auto grow, because that's just going to get you to harvest the fastest, and then get some clones vegging in the background. Just start booty clapping noises, running production over there.
I like that advice. Here's the thing. I'm out of my, I don't want weight. I act, not only am I not going for it, I don't even want it. I don't even, if I get a plant of the best.
But hear me out.
Best.
If you're just moving just to get your, like, because you can fuck around more like once you got like some weed stock, you know what I mean? Because like if you have weed, like it's cool. Oh, I can try this thing I saw in a YouTube video that this other asshole did. You know what I mean? Like if you got weed, you can fuck around like that. But like if it's like to have weed or not have weed,
I should just shut my mouth, because it just makes me look stupid. But I have weed with literally every time I go to work. I got Scotty Real going, Grambo, do you need some weed?
Take some out of the bucket, Grandma. Bring some with.
He said, grab the bucket. Literally, my girlfriend needed some weed, and I got her like a half ounce. He was just like, "Yeah, grab the bucket," So check my weed privilege. I get it, but god damn it. 18 years ago, YouTube, I earned that goddamn the guru seat.
18 years ago when Grambo was scraping his bowl to smoke resin.
Dude, yeah, probably 100% right on that. I bet you. How old would I
I've
be
been
18
there.
years
I've
ago?
been there.
So 32, my 24. I'd be 24 when I started YouTube. So
You might have
Yeah.
smoked a little bowl resin.
I was still probably in resin mode. I hadn't started flipping I didn't start flipping until I was about I got my ice rink job as Zambonian at 27. So I remember I was about 26 when I started flipping some units. My brother Tosh was flipping units at the ice rink and finally making some money and was able to stop scraping resin.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that I want the dank. So I love what you're saying. And I got some good I got some night owl autoflower seeds. So that might be a good way to kick off the party. Just pop those here.
Yeah.
Up the room.
Yeah, I'm going.
But,
I just popped a pack of the Smoky Stash.
Oh, the Smoky Stash? I think it's stench.
No, it's Smoky
Stench.
Stash.
Okay. What cultivar are you popping?
I guess it's like a three-way cross. I might have said this earlier, but it's cookies, chem, and sour.
Oh yeah.
Some nice little funk.
I know
in
cookies
there.
gets a lot of hate. Cookies gets a lot of hate, but bro, cookies gave us GMO eventually, and so all hail garlic cookies, all hail GMO, bro.
There is some nice autoflower cookies out there, like Fast Buds. Anything that's been from their cookies line, autoflower, I've had really good success with even just the regular Girl Scout cookies, the Gorilla cookies, of course.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to, because like here's one of the problems with getting so I moved to Colorado. The weird thing about this, just like it's like, oh, I've been on YouTube for 18 years. It's about time I figure out this algorithm. Same thing. I left my birth home of Des Moines, Iowa to come to Denver to find the dank. All I wanted was the best weed on earth. And now as I stand here, I have the best weed on earth around me. And it's, you know what the bad side is?
As I live and breathe.
Nothing's good enough for me anymore, Cortez. Like if it ain't
been jaded, Grambo.
If it's not the exact terp profile I'm looking for, I'm not interested. It's that, it's the same thing that any rock star will tell you. When you get girls, you get 10s every single day of your life. You go, I only like the girls I like. I don't just slut my way through life anymore. I like the things I like, and I like a lot of it. Yeah, Nate gets it. Chasing that dragon. I'm all about I was watching a South Park documentary this last weekend while I was sick. I was just watching this 8-hour South Park YouTube deep dive thing these guys were doing. And God, South Park's so freaking good. The Chasing the Dragon simulator is so freaking funny. Yeah. I'm chasing the dragon. All I do is chase dragons. What am I talking about? Like I used to chase dragons. All I do, I was just telling my buddy, he was talking about how he had a video with 1,200 views. He's like, oh, I'm going viral. And I was like, bro, I have a new threshold. If it's funny to him, 1,200 is going viral. Anything below 5,000 to me is a failure. Like you fucking failed, bro. There's for sure 5,000 people that want to watch your video. You got to make a better video.
Maybe get into some Google SEO a little bit.
Yeah, I hang out in groups where I was almost privy to a fight in a meeting a few months ago between two guys who were arguing whether SEO is dead or not. One guy proclaimed SEO is dead, and the other guy got so mad. He's like, SEO's like, what do you think, Grambo? And I go, it's a complicated world, man. These are deep topics. In some circumstance, SEO is not as relevant as it was once. But if we're talking in some sort of circ algebra,
you still
through a ranking system.
You still need some good packaging, but at the same time, Google SEO, I feel that it helps, especially for certain things.
You know what? I get really baked on edibles. I don't have to tell anybody in chat. I don't got to tell you that. And I actually, I take these notes. I take like just grips and grips and grips of notes. And one of it was my YouTube formula. It's very small. It's not many. It's not many things wide. It is. Here's the number one thing. You guys want to go viral on YouTube? I know, Cortez, I got your ear. Here's everyone creating content. Topic. What topic are you talking about? That's number one. Do I even give a shit about the thing that you're about to talk about? Number two, as Cortez just said, packaging. That is title and thumbnail. How have you packaged it? There's a great YouTuber named Patty Gallagher that studies YouTube YouTubers and videos and all such. And he'll repackage a video with 100 views and a video with like 100 million views. And he'll repackage them to be the same. And he goes, which one should you click on? And you go, oh shit, one's got 100 million, the other has 50. And if you title and thumbnail them the same, they're just the same video. It really hit home where I was like, oh, I get the packaging. Number three, audio. How good is your audio? If your audio sucks, it doesn't matter how good your packaging is. People are going to click off immediately. They don't want to listen to bad things. After audio,
video aspect ratio. You don't want to hold your phone like this. You want to hold it like
that. Is although that might be changing soon, Cortez. Legit, that might be changing. After that is charisma. How charismatic are you? Are you on camera? Are you good at being on camera? Are you not on camera? Well, you better be pretty goddamn good at editing. So are you a charismatic editor and or persona? And then just rounds out with production. It's super, super easy. That's all you need. I read the YouTube formula. Neither High C, it's a 10-hour audio book. It's like a fucking 500-page book. Neither High C or Scott wanted to read it, and they go, get Grambo. Grambo's a nut. I read it twice. I went through the audio book twice. And if I had to give any advice from this fucking 20-hour ordeal I went through, it's that here's the secret to YouTubing and all content creation. Replace the word algorithm with audience. And when you want to go, the algorithm didn't like that, you go, the audience didn't like that. Boy, the algorithm sure buried that one. Boy, the audience sure buried that one. The algorithm's killing me right now. The algorithm's showing me no love. People are showing you. That'll fix all your problems. Don't stop blaming the algorithm and blame yourself.
Sometimes the algorithm's doing that because people click onto the videos too soon. Like if they see it's like just a couple seconds and people back out, they think it's like
it's all about retention.
Like catfish, like clickbait kind of videos. It's like people aren't feeling this one.
Yeah, now you're just getting AI Viking porn. Welcome to 2025, people.
They got the horns on.
Well, I am definitely paranoid about my neighbor up there. So as it is 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have to start doing this a little bit earlier. I know people. I know a lot of the GramFam have wanted me to do the late night smoke a little bit earlier. See, Cortez is yawning. It's getting late.
I got work in the morning. Yeah.
So this was I don't know how. Speaking of packaging, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna package this. What was this episode about? What the hell did we even talk about weed? Are we just too high to even?
I'm fucking stoned, dude. I've been going through this. So Friday, JR Token. I've never blasted BHO before, but he like walked me through it.
My Schwartz is bigger than yours.
I know. I gotta make some more. I smoked like all of this over the past 2 days. It's probably partially why I'm as high as I am too.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Scotty has crazy this weekend.
Scotty Real has it figured out. Most affiliate things, they give you a code where you got to type in the code and everything. The fact that he got Banner to make you a URL, that's pretty freaking baller. So you guys already know. Conversations with Cortez on YouTube, Cortez the Conqueror on Instagram, but that doesn't bring in any dollars. That doesn't help make the ball go farther. But buying some recharge and using Cortez's coupon code, that does save you money. And and it helps him. So say it again. What's your information? How do they support you? How do they go over to Real Growers and find you?
Go over to www.realgrowers.com/Cortez or just use Cortez at checkout.
Hells yeah, bro. Well,
it definitely helps,
Cortez
because it pays for like the StreamYard. Like there is stuff that like goes into this. Like I got other stuff too to like do my little like video editing stuff to like make my intros cool and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
It's hard, bro. Like literally in my little studio.
It does help people use
comfortable.
the
So I needed to buy a chair.
What it goes to.
I had to buy I bought a chair and it cost me $60, and now I have $60 less. And I'm like, I'm loving this chair. Look how good I fit right into the camera area. But no cheese curds tonight. I can't, that was my cheese curd money. My cheese curd budget.
Can't put any butter on my bread.
Yeah, just bread. But I ain't complaining. I got the best life ever. I live in the best city in America, and I got the best job, one of the best jobs in the world. So thank you guys. Thank you, Cortez. And this is Grambo Grows. Subscribe if you haven't. Roll this video up, pass it to a friend. You know what we say. Hit that join button if you want to become Grambo. Support me right here on YouTube. And until I see you guys again, thank you, Cannabis Vibe, for this awesome outro music. And nothing but good vibes up in here. Grambo Grows.
We're dropping knowledge on Grambo Grows, talking about plants and how they go. Let's go. From seeds to the cure, we always smoke pure, nothing but